Good morning to all of you. We are happy to note that yesterday 9 justices of Supreme Court has taken oath, they assumed charge, with which the strength of the Supreme Court goes to 33 and only one vacancy will be there. Very happy to note that 9 members recommended by the collegium, it was accepted by the President of India and their postings have been given. Of course, the tricky issues regarding Justice Qureshi, who was not recommended and his posting was also not given. Now still he is Tripura Chief Justice of Tripura High Court. That's a separate point. So for judiciary, for that matter, any government service, integrity is the most important one. Integrity plays the vital role. That's why while writing the ACR's annual confidential reports, normally we used to write. So there is no doubt regarding his integrity, no adverse reports on his integrity. All these things we laid down for the subordinate officers. Suppose if you say that lack of integrity is there, definitely he will not be promoted to the next cadre and some action will be taken against him if there is enough material to prove that he lacks integrity. This is the important point of integrity. Here, yesterday, the Supreme Court stated that the simple point, lack of integrity, is necessary, is itself sufficient to place a judicial officer under a compulsory retirement list. He was compulsory retired. This happened in the year 2010 itself. Of course, when it came to the stage of High Court and ultimately the Supreme Court, now 11 years have passed away. Now we'll go into the details of the case. Yesterday, 2 judges bench, while disposing the cases of High Court of Rajasthan, this is judicial side, High Court of Rajasthan Judicial versus Banwarlal Lalmore. So in civil appeal number 7697 by 2014, you can find it. The citation is Live LL 2021 SC 405. You can find it in page number 405. Right? 2 judges, A.M. Khanvilkar and Sanjeev Khanna. They held that the remark of lack of integrity is if self-sufficient to take disciplinary action against him and nothing more than that. Right? Actually, this man, Mr. Banwarlal Lalmore, so he was appointed in the judicial department in the year 1988 and he continued up to before the inquiry started in 1997. So he continued up to 1997, right? For the continuous period of 9 years, his ACR shows the so-called he was an average officer. Allegations of bribery, allegations of corruption, allegations of demanding money for delivery of judgment. So many were there. And added to this, the allegations, it's proved that he provided false statistics, that is false units in the disposal of cases also. So all these things clubbed together or coupled together, it has gone for an inquiry against him. The High Court constituted a 3-member committee, so which has conducted the inquiry. The inquiry proved that the allegations of corruption, bribery, for delivery of judgment, and his functioning as an average officer or below average, they are proved beyond all doubt. So they were recommended for his compulsory retirement, and he was compulsory retired on 31/3/2010. So against the order of the disciplinary committee, he approached the administrative side. Compulsorily retired him. Now he has approached the High Court of Judicature of Rajasthan on the judicial side. So judicial scrutiny, right? Okay. The High Court of Rajasthan, after perusing the documents, they came to the conclusion that the reports are not foolproof or they have not been proved. The allegations are not proved beyond all reasonable doubts against him. So the premature retirement is not necessary, and he should be reinstated with all consequent benefits. This is the order of High Court of Rajasthan. So please, here there are tricky issues. One is the administrative side and the other one is the judicial side. Administrative side means they have conducted the departmental inquiry. Judiciary, yes, they depend on the preponderance of facts, whether there is evidence or not. So since there is no sufficient evidence, High Court has set aside the order of the administrative committee and asked for his reinstatement. Now he has to be reinstated. At the same time, now the High Court of Rajasthan on judicial side, it has appealed the matter to the Supreme Court. So it is a funny part. The High Court on the administrative side compulsory retired him. So the High Court on judicial side asked for reinstatement. Now then the High Court itself has gone for appeal against the order of the Rajasthan High Court. Right now, Supreme Court held that after, of course, they can easily separate the chaff from the grain on seeing the documentary evidence itself. Supreme Court satisfied that the word lack of integrity itself is sufficient because judiciary, justice. So justice should be fair. Justice should be, you should follow the equity and good conscience. If you are not fair, if the justice people are not having the belief that you are not going to deliver justice, then what for you are there? If your integrity is suspected, no doubt everybody has got his own integrity. Suppose I am here, I don't take non-vegetarian. Yeah, he will not take medicine, this liquor. Be like that. Some people are there, they don't take even outside food. So that is every personal integrity. So official integrity should not be corrupt-minded fellow. So if a remark of that type for a period of 9 years has come, definitely he is a person who is not fit to be in the gubernatorial post, and that too in the noble profession of judiciary. Right? So if the service record, the entry in the service records is itself sufficient to conclude that yes, he is an average officer and latter fatality, so he should be completely retired. The appeal is allowed. The appeal is allowed, and he has to be compulsory retired. I think 3 months time has been given. Good judgment. So Supreme Court will not spare even the judiciary if there is lack of integrity. That is the importance of this judgment. Therefore, I have made this video. So please read the judgment and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.